Hey everyone, what's up? It's GleeCon, and here we are again with another episode of Lore of Warcraft, and again, I'm happy that you're joining me. In the last episode, we wrapped up all the original blacksmith quests that are in the game, and we started working on the grind, because there is still one little Exalted with Timbermaw Hold quest that has stayed in the code since the original release of Warcraft, and we're going to go after it. We're up to friendly with those guys, and we're going to continue on grinding that today, so stay a while and listen. We're doing that with the Arcane Mage because we had to do it with a tailor because there's a couple tailor quests that still exist related to the Timbermaw. And between my two tailors, my warlock and the mage, I just felt like the mage would be a little better. Another thing I decided I want to do is I think I want to speed up our fighting here by putting on some heirlooms for this character. So let's do Arcane Mage talents, and then I'm going to look for stat priority as we go through here. We're going to need this talent up anyway. So stat priority for an Arcane Mage is Intellect, then Mastery, Verse, Crit, Haste is the least important. Okay, so for the helmet, it's like we only have one option, which is this. Okay. And goes from a 17 to an 18, so we're just now getting past the mysterious cowl. Oh, it looks neat, excuse me. Shoulders here. Okay, shoulders we have between haste or crit, and what did I say was haste is the worst, so our helmet is lame. So crit is better. So put these little weird shoulders on with little bones. Okay. Back, that's a crit and haste. It looks like that's the only back that we really have an option for. Okay, so that's actually worse. So for now we'll leave this, but we'll leave this heirloom in our bag. Pants, it looks like we just have the one. It's a tie, but when it comes to a tie, I'm gonna let the tie win out. Now as far as weapon goes, we probably want a staff, I guess, because, well, the staff gives us haste, whereas if we give a sword, we definitely don't want that sword. Ah, there you go. There's a staff with crit. Because otherwise we'd have to go sword and offhand, and that's a haste, so this doesn't matter. Oh, but even that staff is actually worse than the current staff. So we'll save these two heirlooms. Trinkets, we don't have any, so for sure. Give trinkets here. Necklace. Crit and Mastery. Mastery is the best for us. So, right? So this is 6 Mastery, 5 stand. They're the same. More or less. Rested, experience consumed is reduced. Okay. Yeah, it's about... Oh, or I can have this. Versatility and Mastery. Yeah, that's actually better. Versatility and Mastery. Not that. So sure, I'll take this. So now I have a set, and now this can be part of that. And now I do have 2. So I have the Rested XP reduction. Not that that really matters. Okay, here's another trinket. Just gives you some haste. Fine. Oh, or I could have a trinket that gives you stam. I think haste would be better. I don't need stamina, really. So it would be better to have intellect for sure, and then haste is a little better. Cool, and then that gives us just a little bit of healing as we go through. Alright, awesome. And this necklace was a tie. Alright, so maybe go into the world. I don't know if we're any better right now because of that. Temporarily, we probably are. Mana cookies is needed. That's better for dungeons, really, for... I mean, with the ability to use that little fire to restore it, your life now. Alright, we want... Oh, there's a guy right there, too. Let's See, this guy used to be part of a trio. Now he's not. Okay, so we got 2 Runecloth. Remember, we need... I didn't even know there was a little set of guys down here. Forgot about that. Okay. Cool, so these guys are better because of the whole Runecloth element. Now I've decided, well, I'm basically gonna keep using the stronger one, and then if I start getting low on mana, I'll switch over to blasting them out. Or I guess if I max that out, it's another way to do it. Because yeah, like that, oh, that damage is OP. Alright, so we just hit friendly, so we need 6,000 to get to honored. This is really going to be a long grind. I don't think we're even going to finish it today. Even with the XP that's going to come out of turning in this Runecloth quest, and we'll turn that in when we go back through. Like, there's no rush. You might as well clear out all of the furbolgs on this side before we head back out. And yeah, we have our we have our XP potion. Have this Juju Frenzy. I don't know why we got that. I'll take it. I wonder if that buff only lasts... Oh, we just leveled up. So that's great. Alright, we gained a new battleground. Deep Hall Ravine. Alright, so last time we gained amplification, which made our arcane missiles stronger. We were doing... Wow. It switched. They've added in... do I want to be a spell slinger? Or... I guess they're recommending Spellslinger. So I don't think that really matters so far because it's that tracks. Yeah, so far it really doesn't matter. So we're going to be picking up improved clear casting. Clear casting can stack. Okay. Are we going to be proccing stuff so much that we're going to clear cast that much? Because I don't think I've ever gotten myself into a situation. Other than I guess I don't have to feel bad about not using it now. Okay, I do like... Oh, you know what? That's what we can do. We can disenchant all of these ones that I don't have on. Now, maybe I can't disenchant the ones that came from those bags. That might be a thing.
I can't use them.
Yeah. Okay, now these are 19. So, the cape is now a tie. The cape is a tie. And now we have a third set. Gaining a level gains us a burst of damage. Cool. And the staff is still not ready to roll yet. But that's good. Those can all be sold at some point. Yeah, like, why would I want to stack the clear casting? That's what I don't get. Oh, I bet you that's a rare. Yeah, let's kill him for the XP. Right? But now we're level 19. Remember, we want... Beautiful. And we want it for the transmog.
It's too far away.
Yeah, because we really want at least one Alliance character that can clear dungeons, so we need one Alliance character at like level 35. So that's the side bonus to this project is hey, these are viable little spots for us. Now, the gold sucks. We're not getting a lot of gold. Alright, so how's XP going? We would need about 19k. I mean, we're going to level up a few times in the process of this. It's guaranteed to happen. Really, the
I need to be closer.
friendly to honored, I think we're going to be able to finish that today for sure. That's only 6,000 rep. I have no doubt in my mind we can finish that. We easily got from unfriendly up to friendly, which is that amount, and we did that in an hour yesterday. So, because we spent half the time with our blacksmithing. So I'm not really worried about this set of dudes, of points. And maybe if we really get jamming, we might be able to do honored to revered. I think that's 9k. Or we'll get like most of that today. And then, I don't know, is it how much it is to get to exalted? 12k or something? Unless honored to revered is 12k, then that won't finish till tomorrow and we'll start the exalted run. Okay, we're gonna cap that out. Cool. I mean, you can watch it slowly grinding. We got 500 so far, so that's good. Yeah, of course, if we could cheat and turn into the Winterfall beads, we'd really up our leveling up. And if we just did the quests, this would be so much less painful. But we're stuck in obstinate forced pain because those quests got recoded in Cataclysm. So we're not allowing ourselves to do those quests. But these are still technically completable. So I would have to change one rule or another. I'd have to say, well, I'm going to put this off until we do Cataclysm. Or I would have to say, well, I'm going to cheat and just do this. And it would be really just so that I could save the show a few episodes. At most, I think it's going to cost us 3 episodes or something. So it's really... It's just lazy to break the rules that way. When you could, if for whatever reason you had a version of this game installed that just magically didn't have these like any quests except retail quests, but it was in a retail client. Then those other ones wouldn't exist. But it does annoy me that they did some like that, where most they stayed the same, but then some. And it could also be the way they're coded. In, like those guys right there, you can get some, tons of XP for doing those quests. So it could also be the way Wowhead has coded these quests. But it's typically quest giver stuff. I mean, we can't really know since we're starting this project so late. He was gonna heal his friend. But he died. He gone. Oh yeah, that. Alright, the good thing is we get a nice amount of Runecloth from fighting them out here in Winter Spring as compared to the other places. I'll take that, which is going to help us with some of our get that Mooncloth quest we might need. A little something more than what we got when it comes to tailoring. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get... We're definitely gonna get honored today. I have no doubt in my mind about that. How does revered work? Will we get to revered? I don't know. Maybe. I also feel like Arcane Explosion is just weaker now. Is that a chest over there? Oh, it sure is. Let's grab that bad boy. Nothing else for the disenchanting possibilities. Oh, at 3,000 XP for it too? Heck yeah. Well, we're obviously not going to be using a big battle axe. I wonder where I get... Can you still train portals in this? Because I don't think I have any. And do I have to go to like a portal trainer? Is that still a thing? I'm not sure. Me no know. Yeah, and clear. It's kind of weird they're doing it. Clear casting only works. Now, if that could proc more clear casting, then absolutely, I would get it. Like, if the arcane missiles itself could proc clear casting, then it would make sense that the clear casting could stack. That might actually be cool. Okay, we're sitting at a full 20. So far, we've been just balancing it out like this. We've been fine on mana. We're about to be at the end of the road for this little village, and then we'll head back to. Oh, that was a rare guy, so that's nice. We're definitely gonna level up if we're getting lucky with the rares and chests and stuff like that. Now, this Grizzle guy in here, we killed him last time. He's not worth reputation, nor is he worth any, like, extra for XP. There used to be a bunch of guys up here. Okay, there's still some. Oh, the old firewall... firewater farming spots, right? Or rep. Okay, he's getting some kind of weird evade. I wasted my... There's a Ursa guy hiding in the dirt right there. Bunch of jacked, swole yetis. Just hanging out. Trying to get them gains. It is very annoying and very tempting to want to do the Cataclysm quest because of all the beads I'm accumulating. I have... I guess it's only 26. It's only 5 beads. Not much. You're stuck in the snow, you dummy. Nice. I wonder what triggers the clear casting. Just a certain percentage chance. Maybe. Okay, Mage Weave Cloth, fine. The weather is changing and it's finally starting to feel like spring around here, but with that comes all of the spring pollen, and it is a doozy. I felt like I'm like in this very self-conscious way. Somebody very nicely was watching one of my OG videos, like one of the first novels I read. So, you know, we're in year 5 of this show. It's crazy to think of it. So these older episodes are 4 years ago. I'm 4 years younger. And I look at... So this guy made this comment that was like... you know, just complimentary, saying he liked the video, and then also saying that, you know, oh, some of your commentary was deep or whatever. And sometimes I would kind of wax poetic a little bit about how I felt about the books, and I still do that to this day. So I was like, let me go back and see, what did I say 4 years ago that stuck, you know, that made him stood out to this guy. So I went and watched it, and what I was struck with was I immediately couldn't listen to the words. I was like, oh my gosh, I've aged so much in 4 years. Alright, Runecloth. Do you have the Runecloth? My people are eager for more items of Runecloth. Ah, you brought the cloth. Such fine material it is. Thank you, Gleamageddon. You are a true friend. Please accept this in exchange. Alright, so we have now done 1,000 rep with Timbermaw hold. We gained 3,000 XP. So we've done Runecloth as a quest. So that was a Fellwood. It's called Runecloth. Now, there is a quest called... that's the two of theirs. So there is a tailoring quest we have to look at. It is called Sacred Cloth. We meet the level requirement. It is started by the same guy right now that we're talking to, Maylosh. After picking up the quest, you need the tailoring recipe Moon Cloth found in Winter Spring, so I have to go to there and buy that. Her name is Chia. You need 2 fell cloth. Have to take them to a moon well. Okay. You need to be friendly. This is Alliance can do this as well. What's the... See, it says as long as you meet this and meet the tailoring requirements. That's what I don't know. What's the... I must not have the tailoring requirement. Okay, so let's dink around a little bit with our tailoring because we're at 240. So what can I make to... That's the problem, is we don't really have money right now. I could make Mage Weave bandages. Alright, so let's start with Mage Weave bandages and see. Get off of his... Just going to make these until... And maybe we'll get lucky. We'll just keep checking in every 5 points. Okay, so boom. That was 5. Is that enough? It is not. So... My guess is that it would be whatever the requirement is. See, now they are only green. I don't have anything that's not. I mean, enchanted Mage Weave pouches, but if that requires a lot of stuff. So I guess I'm gonna keep. Now I could go get heavy Mage Weave bandages, but my gold is not that much. Let's go get the. Let's go get the moon. Whatever it's called. I guess we can go sell, but I need that recipe for Moon Cloth from the Chi Lady, or whatever her name is. Yeah, another problem is that I have to get... So... So 245 tailoring is not enough. Which is whatever, that's not that surprising. It would be much easier for me to get this by using... I mean, I'm guessing it's probably whatever the tailoring is required for Mooncloth itself. But this is a specific tailoring quest we need. And so this will give us more points and probably more Timbermaw rep also. So there is one more we can do. But why can't I use portals? I don't know. Oh, teleport is at level 21. That's why. Alright, so we're looking for someone named Chin with a Q or Quinn. Go. Alright, get off this thing. Now I gotta really go in there and look.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
Do you? Okay, don't see anything with that guy. Umi. Okay, here's Evie Whirly Brew. She's a alchemy type person.
Yeah, what do you
Umi
want?
Rumplesnicker. Zapfar. D's Rock Snitch.
Hurry back!
Okay. There she is.
Got the
Chia.
best deals
Quia.
anywhere.
Mooncloth. 2 gold. Alright, so you need 250. So that's all. I probably just need 250. Okay. That's fine. I'm gonna sell all these so I'm not even tempted. Those have no sell price, so I guess I'm keeping those.
Pleasure doing business
Alright.
with ya.
Okay, so now I guess I'm gonna just, with the green, I'm gonna keep building greens, because at least they could hypothetically get me there. And we'll see if 250 is gonna be enough. Got 1 point. Because that will at least let me learn the Mooncloth recipe. And we will need to farm Fellcloth. But I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to not farm that right away. Come on. There we go. Alright, so now they give us no points, so we are going to have to go get more recipes if we want this to work. And now we can learn Mooncloth. Mooncloth requires us to take 2 Fellcloth, and it requires a Moonwell, and you make it into a Mooncloth, and I believe you need 2, so we will need 4 Fellcloth. And where's, just to look, we're not going to do it right now, where's the best place to farm Fellcloth? We do not want WoW Classic, we want regular WoW. It is dropped by... Okay, Dire Maul Elites. Let's see which ones are not Elites that actually have spots. Misty Grells in the Swamp of Sorrows. Oh, what did I just do? Open hold. Okay, so these Misty Grells in the Swamp of Sorrows are one option. 8%. Oh, there you go. The Zorothian Satyrs. Oh. That's like one dude. Arcane Tesseract. 5464. Okay, so right around there. I guess we can go do that right now. I think I accidentally gotta close both of these out. Yeah, I must have did like new window instead of tab. All right, so I guess because we just need 4. While we're right here, we can farm it, I guess. But I'm not. I won't go over to the. What kind of cave are they talking about? That down here. He said a cave with satyrs and arcane tesseracts. This cave. No. Okay. Well, it has to be way up. That right there. Mazthiril. There's another cave over here. Dragons are in there. There we go. Okay. Whoops. Do those things give Felcloth? Or is there something in here I don't know about? See, that time it did charge it, so that can be useful. I don't know what that's for. What are these things for? I do kind of vaguely remember doing this quest once upon a time. Yeah, I gotta get it. No, but I did get a bone snapper mace, so that's good. Okay, so this is a Eridar. He could have Felcloth. Okay, at that time he did not get it. Maybe these traders could potentially have some. That thorium. Big fat thorium vein over there. Okay, no Felcloth. What are these little things? I don't know. They look like they're weak. That's gonna give me a seizure. Alright, I see nothing. These guys, I guess, allegedly... So I guess every time, maybe every time I do a run, I'll come swing by through here. Since these supposedly have some good juiciness. Nope, I got no Felwood. What the heck is going on? What is this place? Why is it allegedly so good at... What makes this the best spot for Felcloth? Not these guys, that's for sure. I mean, it does have some nice thorium. Look at that. What is this thing? A lost Ravager? I don't feel like that's going to have cloth either. I need to get my... I need to re-pop my good mouse back out. Come on, it's not giving me the stuff. I mean, that's going to give me a little bit of gold, which is good. Ooh, do these demons have it? Okay. Got him. They did not. Okay. I'm in the big room now. So far, no good. But there's a chest. That's going to give me some XP. Love that. Who is that dude? Umbron's the Spirit Speaker. Blowing the world up. I'm sure this is part of some kind of neat quest. Love it. Star Ruby. Don't really need that. Cool. All those dragon essences I've collected, the power is exhilarating. Okay. Oh, there's a rare back here known as the Deep Tunneler. Nice. Give it to me! And he's going to probably level us up. And then we'll be at 20. And then we'll be ready for level 21. Yeah! So, we got Into the Wild Blue Yonder, whatever the heck that means. Switching flight style, I do not need that on my bar. Love that. Okay, so this time we're just getting the second Winter's Protection, so Ice Block is so another completely boring level up. But we're level 20 now, so that's cool. How is our friendly with Timbermaw? We're almost halfway. Alright, so I don't know why allegedly this was such a good spot. I mean, I guess because if you look here, they're already respawning, but with the new respawn farm rules, I don't trust that this actually is going to be good. We'll fight our way out, but that's it. We're just going to do one cave. Servant's Entrance of Stratholme. We need some good AoE. That is a very real problem we're having. Maybe. And this is, yeah, this is all I can think of is that these do legitimately, they have already all respawned, and some of them have a good chance. I mean, I'm going to sell some of this stuff. Ultimately. Oh yeah, like these slimes. These slimes aren't doing anything for us. Kind of juicy. Is it the fact that it's these two guys? Like, are these two guys so good on the drop rate? I mean, I've killed 4 with 0, so, I mean, not that that's anything so sad, it's just... Oh my gosh, what am I writing home about? Nothing. Okie dokie. I mean, I know there are places in Fellwood we can check too for fell cloth. See if we can even pick this quest up in the first place. Alright, this guy, he strikes me as someone that should have some fell cloth. You know what I mean? Could be wrong, but he strikes me as a pretty fell clothy kind of dude. Two kills, nothing. Alright. Nope. Hey, little demon guys, or whatever, ghosts. I mean, we did get a decent amount of, like, disenchantable loot. Oh, that's good. Alright, we're out of here. We'll come back and check into that place in another day. Or, I mean, another time. Maybe even later today we'll try it again. But we don't want it to, like, get locked out and reset. So now let's see if we can actually pick up that moon quest. That quest in the... And we're one level away from being able to teleport. So, that's good. Which will mean that we can portal to Darnassus in the Moonglade and set a Hearthstone to Everlook or something. Because our... Yeah. Once you get the portal, we're really kind of going to start to be really convenient to travel to a lot of different places. Alright, we're going to go kill some Deadwood guys after this, but I want to see if this quest is available at 250. If not, we are going to have to go learn some more bandage recipes anyway, by being in one of the capitals anyhow. Yeah, he's not having the... He doesn't have the... This stuff sells for crap. Oh, how's my staff? Okay, my staff is still not caught up to the one that I have. Yeah, I don't know when. I don't know what the story is. When am I going to get to... It's not 250. So... We need to learn some more recipes, which means we need some more gold. Alright, let's go out here and start killing these guys again. Welcome to the jungle, baby. Building that rep. Thank you. Okay. I mean, you know, it's pretty nice though. We're spicing it up with like little different versions of things. Honestly, this character, especially because they're an enchanter and we're not really questing a lot, it's the gold. It's the money that is really holding us back. Maybe with, you know, as we level up, these guys will drop more and more. And so that will make it a little more lucrative. I think that's another part of it. Like, we are trying to get high-end level recipes and we're just level 20. So there's a little dissonance there. Darn it. Should have sat on that one. This is just a sort of an easier spot to farm them in, I think. They are easier to kill, but you get less, you know, you're going to get Mage Weave as opposed to Runecloth. For the most part, you might get like a Runecloth here or there. As the guy said in one of the comments, I'm exalted before I could get there. See, we got one there. I'm exalted before I got 30 Runecloth on these guys. But yeah, that's just to show you Runecloth is not where it's... I mean, this is not where it's at for Runecloth. Runecloth is like a side perk you can get. But we can probably still make decent points off of Heavy Mage Weave. We just have to go learn Heavy Mage Weave bandages. from the bandage trainer in any city. So once we hit 21, I would like to farm some Fellcloth while we're here, honestly. Because that guy lied about the... I don't know what he was talking about with the Fellcloth farming. We will give it another go once we've cleared this area once, because we don't want them to reset, you know? I'm going to try my best to just do like one clear, then move on. How much do we get for a clear? I don't know. And then once we have 4 Fellcloth, we won't even do that. And I'm not even gonna... Not even... Oh. Not even gonna move there until I'm level 21 anyway. That I can get... I want to have the Mooncloth before we go. And I want to be high enough level to teleport there. Those are the 2 things I want as my, like, condition before I move on. Because then I can go there, use the Moonwell to create the 2 Mooncloth. And get there quickly and easily. Plus, maybe we'll be high enough level to start getting more gold. I mean, we're up to 5 gold. 5.5. I was really enjoying this build at first, but it needs some diversity, I think. Something about it is just feeling a little stale right now. And that just might be like the natural ebb and flow of the leveling process. It doesn't help that I've gotten like... All I've gotten is passive increases to a couple things. Some of them that don't even work yet. And then like ice block cooldowns, crap like that. Like, okay. Who cares about that? Yeah, I'd like to be able to upgrade my... enchanting too, but we're just not going to have the gold, quite frankly. Yeah, see, the problem with that is, okay, it's like, alright, cool, you are expelling this charge of decent damage, arcane bolts, right? But then, you're also resetting my damage on my main move so significantly, like, it doesn't feel like a good increase in anything. So, I feel like the way that the current rotation goes now, don't get me wrong, that could change. Also, the fact that it becomes so mana draining so fast, a little scary. We need something to take care of that, for sure. Alright, I think this is about where I popped in. So now it's going to be... don't like it when I just get copper. Okay, it's time to go reset the bank here. Okay, so after this guy, let's go fly off. Yeah, we're getting bad loot. So I must have killed those guys. Let's find some satyrs. Okay, let's look up Mooncloth, Fellcloth, dropped by. Alright, so Winter Spring with the Zarothian Satyr, we saw that was pretty good. All those are elites. The Zarothian Imps. Okay, so I guess Zarothian Imps can drop stuff. Fine. Blasted Lands, Oath-Chained Infernals can drop them. Okay. That's far away, though. Alright, the Infernal Sentries. They're level 30? Okay, so those Infernal Sentries have a 5% drop rate. They're bubbling around some pool down there. So I guess we're going to look those. It does say they're level 30. If that's true, we're kind of cooked. Okay, so as you get close to Blood Venom Post, it doesn't feel like that should be the case. Maybe it is. Bunch of bats. I don't remember bats being around here. Alright. There's an Infernal Sentry. That baby Mini-Fernal. Yeah, he's not level freaking 30. That's a cap. Alright, so these Infernal Sentries allegedly can drop Fellwood at a pretty good rate. We'll go kill some of these. It's demons. Demons are the things that drop good Fellcloth chance. Don't think these entropic infernals are going to do it. There's a lot of these guys. I mean, it could be tied to level. Since I am lower level. Who's that guy? Crocius. Should I go try to kill him too? Why not? The head demon. Didn't that sound like a cloth? Maybe they just won't drop if I am below like level 30 or something. I don't know. That could be part of it too. Maybe I'm just not high enough level. Okay. Figured he is just a quest boss, but sometimes they have a little bit better loot. But so far, no. Try it again. Try a few more of these guys. I mean, Fellcloth farming is notoriously a pain in the butt. So, it's just gonna be part of our life, too. And with a 5% chance, that's a 1 in 20 chance still. It's not very high anyway. Okay. Got him. Nope. Oh, you know what? We can make some money from selling these enchantments, too. We make a little bit. Oh, here's a rare. Immolatus. Let's get him. Get a little XP. Why not? Well, he is pretty resistant against the old arcane there. He just gave me a faintly glowing eyeball. But he did give me the XP, so. bros. Little bros. None of you guys came with cloth from your demon world? None, huh? Just like, nah, we're good. I mean, we can still check out another group. Alright, so who's next? So the Infernal Sentries... No, they didn't have it. What else do we have? Immolatus, we tried him already. He didn't have anything. Anything else? Jadenar Legionnaires can drop it. Okay. So these Legionnaire demons, what's their drop rate? So any of these... Lord Bane Hollow. Jadenar Legionnaires are now down to a 4%. Yeah, this just anything demonic. I don't even see that many of these Jadenar guys around. Oh, let's get this guy. That's another rare. Yelena. It's like a worm. You know, when you see a single name hiding in the middle of a lake by itself, probably a rare. Great. Alright, I don't even see any of these Legionnaire dudes. I wonder if they've changed, or am I, like, too far off where they're at? It shows them right here around Blood Venom Post, but maybe they're, like, underground or something. A little bit of a... Yeah. Maybe they're, like, in Jadenar. Oh, here we go. Okay. Maybe this little jerk. He's a demon. I feel like anybody related to the Jadenar has probably got a chance at it. Especially the humanoid ones. Even though these are just guardians. Maybe they have a chance at Felcloth. I don't know. Let's go in their little temple and see. The Shrine of the Deceiver. There's not a lot going on in here, but I think there's a few mobs. I remember from Classic. Okay, hey, I'll take Grays. It's one of the actually moderate ways for me to get money. Okay. Okay, a couple Jadenar adepts, which is a no. It's gonna be a no from me. Voltis. I mean, I've killed a bunch of these in my life, and the drop rate has always been very bad on Felcloth. Just making sure there's no, like, chests back here since they're worth XP. I didn't realize that was like on another platform. Okay, some fur. Little stumps. posts, whatever they are, keep tricking me and thinking like, did I find another chest? Ah, God. Well, we got some mage weave. I don't know that these Jaden are cultists. They're not demons, so they might not have a chance at Fellcloth. I think it's actual demons only. But so maybe these dogs. Hounds. Maybe. Alright, so that's it in the Shrine of the... Oh, there is a chest. Aha! I knew there were... Well, I didn't know. Oh, a wand. That's neat. Jaina's fire starter. Cool. Too bad they made it to where wands are just atrocious now. Like, unusable. Because they made it to where, like, damage not from skills from casters is non-existent. Anytime I've tried to use a wand, it's like 1 damage. 3 damage. Okay, so going into the Shrine of the Deceiver, we got some stuff, but yeah, what am I even doing with my life here? Okay, so what do we know for a fact? We know, like, satyrs have them. Like, there used to be guys along this path. Are there any more demons along this path? That's really... So there's a demon dog, but I don't know for sure that demon dogs are going to be good enough. Okay. This cave, we know... Shadow Hold has some demons in it. So maybe let's try this out. Maybe we'll get lucky if we clear this and get a Fellcloth. Maybe. Maybe. We go all the way deepity deep in here. And we'll have to keep an eye on who we get from what. Okay. Here is a demon. We know demons can have it. Prince Zavalis. No pathetic gnome will blobbity blah blah. Will he? No Fellcloth. That used to be a quest right there. This guy used to be inside here. That prince, but I guess now he's stepped out a couple steps. Used to be a demon, a legionnaire, right where we just passed. So, I think it can be like random spawn spots. These are some more of these dousing the flames. They got humans as part of the... That's new. One time anyway, I'm just sitting here blasting away. Oh, we're like halfway through. So I am like not being efficient again, but it's because I've... we keep finding these little side missions to diversify our experience here. It's fine. I see some legionnaires down there. That's good. And then, you know, we'll go back and do it. Like, we'll keep grinding away. We just need something to spice it up a little bit with our... massive Timbermaw quest experience. Dang it. I truly don't know if it's level related, like if they just can't drop below a certain level. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna hit 21 real soon, so that's good. Probably before we leave this cave. And then what we'll do is once we get to like I said, about 35, I'll go turn Chromie time off, and then we'll just come back and one-shot everything, whatever happens first, like if that happens before we get our stuff. Which I don't know. Okay, these Legionnaires are the ones I have the most hope for, fingers crossed. Bummer. Rest of these things to put out. We'll go all the way down. These are neutral now. So we don't have to fight the vile oozes, which is good. That's also new. There's also much less of them. So they have 100% made this little mini dungeon way easier. Way less guys. This little platform used to be packed with dudes. Just killing these guys because I wonder, is there a chance they do have... They can drop Fellcloth. Well, that was Runecloth. And there's probably... Look, there's some demons. These girls gotta have a chance. They're straight up succubi. She got me a little hellfire. Okay, neither one had anything good. This used to be a neat little quest you could do to save that lady, but not anymore. Bada boom ba 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 boo ba boo. Making our way far down to the next little place. Alright, so that guy was worthless, but here's a Legionnaire. We know they have an okay chance of dropping it. Alright. Okay. I don't even remember going this far down before. Okay, so he has a little hunter with him. Just trying to poison me. Okay. Up there. Are we getting near the end of this place? Totally don't know. Warlock. And a Dark Weaver. These are like the priests, I think, if I remember. Rooms back here. Yeah, so just tons of Jadenar dudes. One day we will come and explore this as an actual quester. Right now, this seems to be not the most efficient place for Fellweave. I don't know why that one dude's like, yeah, that's the most efficient Fellweave spot. Oh, silk. Exactly what I want. Here's the dude. Shadow Lord Feldon. We've killed him before. Got a refreshing spring water. That's exactly what we wanted. So there's, I think there's a Warlock quest, or there used to be, for back here too. Alright. No, I don't think you can get Fellcloth from those guys. What's back in here? I do think there is like a epic Warlock quest in Classic that takes you back here. I don't know. I'm just exploring because on retail you can be afraid of, like, you can just not be afraid of anything. That's how it works. go high, we can go low. Okay, there is more neutral slimes if you go low. What about if you go high? More demons. That's what we like. These guys are the target here. Another glowing eye. Another glowing eye. Here's Lord Banehollow. So, again, he is probably used to be part of some classic quest. He does give you 200 XP. And a faintly glowing eye. What's Wildheart Point? So it opens up a portal. Oh, there's a chest. Heck yeah. I'll definitely take this chest. And why not take that portal? See, there's some kind of book or something. I do think there's a quest related to all this, but this will level us up. Alright, so we've just gained the new spell, Teleport Ironforge. That's the only one we can teleport to? We're also level 21. We also gained a Serpent Slicer. It's pretty cool. Poison damage on a sword. Pretty neat. Is Teleport Ironforge my only teleport? Oh, bummer. So we can definitely set the Hearthstone off, though. Oh, let's get out of here. I'll kill Lord Banehollow again. Maybe he'll give us something new, and then I need a new talent. Okay, so he gave us 200 XP. What's Wildheart Point? Ah. So he teleported us out to here. Whatever. Alright, that's a bummer about the teleporting. Okay, so we gained the clear casting last time. So now we're going to do Arcane Cleave. For each Arcane Charge, Arcane Barrage hits additional targets. Okay, so there's a little AoE. So if that's full and we play that, it can be like an AoE now. Okay, cool. Alright, what else do we got? That was a waste. We have named people. So the Jadefire Fellsworn, where are they? Okay, so these are satyrs. But what do they give us? Now we're down to less than 1%. Gosh, that's trash. Okay. Screw that. Got no Fellwood so far. I wonder if we have to learn the portals. I really do wonder if we have to learn portals from other people. I will try this again now. I'll try killing a few more of these. Can't believe we haven't even found one. We need 4. We got a pouch. Do we need a pouch? Good question. No, we don't.
I need to get closer.
Bro. Why don't these guys drop Fellcloth for me? Yeah, so this will be I guess more of a grind later. Oh, how's that staff going? Now it's 21, so now it's tied. We can switch over, which means I can't because that's a. All right, so now I've tied the gear. Yeah, so we have a little bit of AoE, but like, how often is that going to help me, you know? I don't know. I mean, that was good damage, but that was a crit. Alright, alright. Okay, I think it's time to go back up and kill some furbolgs. We gotta get some more rep. It's time to focus on that for a little bit. We're getting bad luck on the Fellcloth. Let's at least make progress on our reputation. Of course, I will just kill this guy. I mean, of course. One more, Mom. Can I just do one more level, Mom? I need to find a save point. Yikes. Okay, so these guys suck. So we'll go kill some of these furbolgs right around here. And maybe we will get lucky and what? Who knows, bro? Get good XP. I mean, get good rep. Alright, so we're starting this back off at 3,000. So we're halfway to the next tier. Cool for us. No woman, no cry. I'm gonna cry. And then we'll go back in that tunnel, you know, we'll keep going back and forth with that. Now I wonder if those guys don't, since they just keep resummoning, maybe we can farm that tunnel for Fellcloth if we really needed to. Of course, once we get to 35, we can farm dungeons. That's gonna obviously be the best spot. I think we can do it around 35. I would like to do this before we, like maybe when we're at just one of the other tier levels, because we want it to count towards our overall great journey. Yeah, I really liked how this build felt in the beginning, and then now I'm like, I don't know. I'm gonna give it faith. I'll give it time. Could also be my gear. It could also be the fact that I'm doing like this non-quest related crap, and I don't have good gear. I have basically a mixture of heirlooms, but then it's balanced out by. Alright, so now with this, let's pop that off. Yeah, see, they both got hit, so that's good. Problem is, what is definitely Arcane Explosion is weak as heck now. I think that's a problem with this Arcane Mage, is that it feels like they've nerfed Arcane Explosion. I mean, I might be wrong, but it feels like that to my sensibilities. I'm going to stay on this side and then wrap around the lake. And I know then when I get to the other back half of the lake that I'm good. Keep me shiny apples. These Virgals love apples. Do you like apples, Furbolg? How about them apples? I just watched the latest, or a newer Matt Damon, Ben Affleck vehicle. I think it was called The Rip. It was like a, kind of like a narcotics heisty style. It was okay. It was a little predictable for my taste, but you know, for what it was a little, it tried to be like one of these, I don't know, like it was a premise, it was a kind of a, are the cops dirty, are they not, who is betraying who, like style thing. And it had a couple moments where my wife and I are like, oh, you know, I like a little mini mystery where you're like, oh, this is why he did this or whatever. This is why this character is doing this way. And she caught some things and I caught something. Like, she was hip to, you know, what they were trying to do with certain parts of the movie and before I was, and I was hip to some things before she was. But overall, there was nothing that we weren't able to, like, accurately predict between the two of us. And I feel like, so there was never a moment where you were like, oh my gosh. Kind of like the people that seem shady and crappy are. And they, in the beginning, they try to set it up like it's a, who can you trust, who can't you trust, but just doesn't really come off that good. But, you know, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon together is a strong pairing. They're both enjoyable guys to watch. And there was a pretty solid other cast. Some of the characters were a little stupid and unbelievable, but overall, I'd give it a C+. And then we've been watching through Stranger Things again lately. We haven't watched the new season. And I gotta say, the first season of Stranger Things, that is a banger, man. That is like, that's why that franchise, that's you make yourself on your first season for most shows. Some shows, sure, like you look at something like The Office, maybe it kind of comes into its own in the second or third season a lot more than the first. But Stranger Things first season is just, I like repeatedly throughout the show. Even watching it now a second or maybe even a third time, I can't remember. I watched it a second time years ago. Found myself like, man, this is just a good show. Well written, acting is believable, like are good, and the kids are good. And then second season, I'm like, this is good. I like this. This is good. Third season, it's fine. Like, I don't dislike it at all. It's good. It's got some funny moments. But I don't... Not at the same level as the first season or two. Definitely. So... And I don't remember. I think I have only watched the fourth season once, so obviously we'll watch that one again soon. We've just about finished the third. I think we're about to start the last episode. I remember there were some parts of the fourth season that I really liked. Particularly, I think the fourth season is really where... I think the third season has elements of it too, but... With the music becoming such a piece of the cultural... Like, making certain songs top the charts again that hadn't topped them since the 80s or whatever. Alright, so we've cleared this zone once. That brought us up to almost 4,000. Now let's go back in here. And we're gonna go kill some winter furbolgs. And then on the way out, okay, where's our time again? Okay, yeah, we're about half an hour more. I still hope that we can get to Honored on this episode. I mean, we could if I cheat, but I'm not gonna do that. So, I don't think there's anything I really want to mess around with in Felwood anymore as far as reputation. That's a waste. Looks like somebody just killed some furbolgs right here, so maybe they just killed that one that was close by. Now these guys have drank the firewater. You can see a little buff on them. Great, there's another person out here. Now it's going to be farming my spot. Well, they can't farm for too long. Okay. Maybe they need spirit beads? I don't know. I got rep from them though. Yeah, so this guy is a little bit pooping in my kiddie pool here. Nobody likes that. Alright, I mean, he might just be doing the Winter Spring quest. Yeah, and for some reason you come in here and then you get Juju Frenzy. Whoops, like right away. So I think just by killing these guys, you're somehow getting the Juju Frenzy. But you are getting that Runecloth. They do like the Runecloth out here. And you get the rep. We're over 4,000. So I would like to get 2,000 more rep on this run for sure. Which means... Okay, what does that mean? Well, 10 guys would be 200. So we would need to kill 200 more dudes. Yikes. Which is not impossible by any stretch. Kill them pretty fast. But it's a little tedious. And we'll go to the village as well. Bada bing, bada boom. So then, yeah, so tomorrow is gonna be... Maybe we're gonna live in a world where we can get... Depends on what the rep is exactly. We might live in a world, if I really stay focused, where we get ourselves up to revered. Maybe. But then that grind to exalted is gonna be painful. Unless, in this process, I mean, we've already gone from whatever level we were at up to level 21. I think we've gained 2 or 3 levels. So we might gain 1 more in this process. So tomorrow I would anticipate us getting a couple more. So we should be around 24, 25 by tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be... I don't know. It's gonna be close. Leveling up just by killing these mobs is... Oh, you know what? We gotta give ourselves the XP potion when we land here again, too. But yeah, leveling up just by killing is a little bit of a rough prospect. We gotta make sure we log out in an inn, too, because now our set will make us lose rested XP a little bit less fast. Okay. So I have 2 of these left, and each one lasts a couple hours. That's an extra, you know, it adds up. Like an extra, like, 15 per kill. I decided to start at the top and work my way down this time. Yeah, I'm just not sure what the mechanic, like, what's the point? Like, I build up my mana, I'm doing well, then I discharge it on a moderately good discharge spell, which just serves to reset. It does a little AoE, and then serves to reset the charges, so even though I get an instant burst, on the overall grand damage of things, it like balances out. It doesn't actually provide me with a burst of damage because it then immediately reduces the rest of my DPS. So I'm not sure exactly what the story is. Like, what's the dev's intended vibe for arcane mages? I can't figure it out yet. I ruined my clear casting because I got stuck back there for so long. I mean, like, are they supposed to be good with AoE? No, that's more Blizzard's jam. Are they supposed to have high single target burst damage? No, that's more... It's more, Fire's jam. Uh-oh. Mana's a little low on that one. That's all. That's my only kind of sort of gripe. I'm like, what are we doing here? Now let's try to hit this guy. See, that caught them all. See, now that's good. Okay. That was actually equipable, but in the slot that I have heirlooms for. How's the rep doing? 4,004, so we're 3/4 of the way. Then, of course, this guy, nothing. Okay. And then we'll head back down here. I don't know why they're like, yeah, that cave is the best for felt cloth. I just don't understand. I truly don't know if you can farm anything anymore. TBH. Some of these guys would drop felt cloth. Two birds with one stone. They got me. But they reduced my shield. My armor. My arcane armor. Alright, so we've almost cleared this little base out. I feel like I'm gonna have to drink some stuff. Yeah, see, that's only Nana. Oh, is it not? Is it? Oh, it's cupcakes now. Give me my cupcakes. Oh, it's already like boom. So I was making cookies, now I'm making cupcakes. Cool. Alright, so let's work out front. Almost 5,000, almost. Yeah, jeez. Oh, the tumor, guys. It's not the tumor. Ugh, they really, really want you to do that, rep. Alright, let's go to our little cave here and see maybe I can get some... Actually, while we're right here... Let's set... the Hearthstone? To this place? Because now I can port to Ironforge.
Interesting. Be careful out there.
I don't need all that. So let's sell some of our stuff. About 10 gold. It's okay.
Talk to me. What's your...
Okay, the Thorium Brotherhood doesn't like me. Fine, you little jerks. Where's the... I know there's a... Nim of the Dragonkin. Pretty cool name.
Talk to me.
Alright, let's sell these. Selling those so that I'm not even tempted. Okay.
Keep it real.
That all together gave me 50 silver. So we're definitely not rolling in the dough yet. Alright, let's try our crazy cave again. Fight your way in, fight your way out. What'll happen? I don't know. I mean, it might only be the demonic-y type of things that matter. Alright, so the mana dudes, I don't think they matter. Yeah, so it might be worth it to not even wait until that's fully done. Squashed rabbit carcasses. So this is allegedly one of the best guys. I don't know why. I mean, he's an Eridar, so that's probably why. Dang, we've killed him thrice, and yet to have gotten one. And then you get these dudes from the Outlands. They have little mana worms, give you nothing, I'm not surprised. These guys should definitely give you a chance at something. Darn it. Not us. Okay, these slimes, I would guess no chance at anything. Hey. And I'm gonna need mana cookies later. Okay, these Ravagers. I mean, they're from Outland, but they're creatures, so my guess would be nothing. Alright. These little imps, I'm guessing, would be yes chance at something. Okay, got them. Yes, we got 2 Fellcloth from those dudes. Heck yeah. Alright, so we're halfway there now all of a sudden. Love it. We can make 1 Mooncloth right off the bat. Bro. This guy's a pain. This guy, he must be arcane resistant, which makes complete sense. So he's strong against my... He's not drinking what I'm selling. Alright, I love that we were able to get half of our Mooncloth now in this run, so that's pretty freaking good. And we're going to get to have one more run on the way out. Now, I don't know if this guy is worth anything. Okay, I don't see our elite homies in the back. I'll walk around, waiting for a second here. Alright, where are we at on time? Okay, so we got about 15 minutes that we'll give today. I don't know that I can get 1,200. Because that's gonna be 60. I need to kill... I could maybe do 60 guys, actually. I really just focus... But we have to get out of here first, too. So I don't know if I can make my way back out and get 60. Maybe. Yeah, look at these babies.
Something first.
Yeah, you do. Okay, we did not get lucky that time, but I can't really be greedy. I got 2 Fellcloth in one run, so can't really complain. Okay, Dimensional Ooze. For a second I thought he was cloning himself. Okay. That's a helmet that could have been equipped. Alright, those satyrs, we got a chance with these. I don't know if that gave me... If I got both hit with that arcane burst there. Okay, no luck on the satyrs, so we only have really one other good chance. Which is the Eridar on the way out. Maybe he'll give us one. Okay, got another disenchantable wand. Okay, here's our little dudes, our ethereals. Uh-oh. Did not kill the other dude. Okay, he was not worth anything. You guys want thorium, as you can see, there's a frequently spawning thorium nodes behind almost every one of these things. It's a great dungeon for that. Alright. Here's my Eridar friend. Ah! Bummer. Sure, we'll fight these guys too. Alright, so can't really complain coming out of here with 2 of them. Now the goal is to kill 60 dudes. Okay. Now, mine are better still than those. I don't think these guys can drop Fellcloth either. No. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the village and now we'll work our way back. There is a moderate chance we can hit Honored. I kill 60 guys. And then we will 100% in killing those 60 hit level 22. Alright, so that's the goal. Get to Honored. We are halfway on our Fellwood journey. Okay, so we'll start up here. Work our way down. That worked out fine last time. Winterfall Village. Alright, we need 60 guys exactly. Okay, there's one. Two. Three. Yeah, we can do this. This is feasible. Four. Okay, killed 4 mobs. Now we're gonna hop down here. Actually, there might be 1 or 2 more up here. That guy, he's... He's not real. Okay, 5. 26. We're 10% done. Seven. Oopsie. Eight. Nine. Another staff we don't need. Okay. 10 guys, okay. $11. Okay, 12. Now we're 20% done. 13. Did not loot this guy. This is also going to give us a nice count of how many exist in this base, you know? $14. $15. It's a quarter of the way. $16. $17. $18. Okay, we're 30% of the way done. Great. Go up before we go down. If you really focus on the grind, it's not that bad. 19. And this guy does up here doesn't count. Okay, 20. We're 1/3 of the way done. $21. $22. $23. Boom, 24. Okay, we're 40% of the way done. Nice, nice. $25. Just waiting on my shield to be back up. 26. $27. $28. I think we're about to level up. Boom. 29. Kill one more just so I can lock that before I give myself the talent point. I don't see anything on paper. Like, that just popped up that we automatically get for this level. Alright. Alright, so that's 30. So we are halfway done. How's time treating us? Okay, so we went a little over. I mean, we're going to probably go a little over. A couple minutes over. Alright, we just did the Master of Time last time. Got to do it twice. Oh, man. I never did that one a second time. Boring. So another boring one. Temporal realignment cooldown. Down by 10 seconds. Alright. So, next time I will work my way through this tier. Start getting arcane warding. Alright. So, we're halfway done. But we've pretty much tapped out. We're also halfway done on the... Okay, that's 31. We're also halfway done on the... Fellcloth. Not too shabby there. So that was definitely the best place because you got those imps, because you get 2 cracks at the imps, 2 cracks at the 2 satyrs, and 2 cracks at the Eridar. You essentially get like 16 mobs you can kill that have a moderately high Fellcloth drop rate. Not too bad. So we'll keep doing that tomorrow on the grind. And this, we got no real... Actually, we did turn in the Runecloth today, so we will get some. We also screwed around a little bit in a way that we will not be doing going forward. Okay, I gotta find where are these. Bears, so we're getting close. Okay, so we're at 31. We do it in 5 minutes? I don't know. $32. $33. I don't know if I got like stripped of armor by that. I'm not sure. Yeah, shoot me with your bow and arrow, you bozo. 34. Okay, 36. That means we are 60% of the way through. Okay. Might not work out well. This is kind of a bad... Oh, man. 37, 38, I think. Whew. 39. Where's this little stupid thing?
I don't have a target.
Let's eat one of these. Yeah, so we're at 39. 36 was 60%. Right, 39. That was kind of a little sloppy. Oh, I wonder if my temporal thing did kick in. So it saved me. Okay, 40. So 2/3 of the way done. $41. And 42. Alright, we're 70% of the way done. $43. Hey, Gleekon, what are you going to do to raise your... Are you going to sell the... Trade those... Turn those beads in? No. I can't. That would be against my OCD. 44. It would be so much faster. 45, but no, we're going to get too exalted without that help. We might be the first person to ever do this. Maybe. 46. I mean, I'm not 100% sure that no one's as crazy as me, but it's... I don't know that I'm 1 of 1 over here, but it's probably close. 47? Yeah. Okay, 48. I think that means we're 80% of the way. $49. Arrow guys are actually pretty good against us. Alright, I gotta pop this back up. Alright, 50. So we're in the last 10. $51. 9 to go. Good, I got a bloodlust belt. Alright, so unless there was like a runner, 51 here is... We gotta go to the next land. And we need more Runecloth. No, I didn't want that. $51. Can't do this while you're on the ground. Okay. We're close. Like I said, we only need 9 more guys, so we're gonna be a little over, but yeah, we just need to kill 9. That's all we're doing today. Then we're gonna pause, and I will hearth us back to Everlook, and the episode there for today. Okay, 52. $53. $54. We are halfway. I mean, we're 90% of the way done. $55. $56. $57. $58. Thanks for the freaking silk. 59. Last one. I have like no mana. $60. We are now honored. So it's 12,000 to get to revered. Twice as long as what we just did. All right, well, we just did 1,500 in about 20 minutes. So if you really just focus on the XP and you don't screw around, then you can get 4,500 in an hour. So you can get about 9,000, which we will screw around a little bit, but we'll make up for some. So there's a small chance we can get to Revered by tomorrow, but that Revered to Exalted, that's going to be... What does Revered to Exalted take? Oh, let's just hearth. While we're hearthing, let's look that up. Timbermaw Exalted Rep. Let's just see what that looks like. Okay, does anybody do... I want to see it got... Okay. No. There's a reputation guide. Okay. 12,000. So then it's 21,000. Okay, so not as bad as I thought. But 21,000 is still pretty bad because it's going to basically take us... We are going to be close to getting Revered, but I don't think we're going to quite get there on the next one. And then it would probably take us a couple episodes after that. They did up these, though. Yeah, like these are all... These are no longer 5 anymore. Now it's 20. Yeah, these quests. We could get a bunch with quests, but we suck. These are all old, obviously, but the reputation, I'm pretty sure, still holds. So it'll be 21,000. That's not as bad as I thought. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, listening, and tuning in. On the next episode, we will continue to grind and hopefully get 2 more Fellcloth and get us very close to... Revered as we can. I'll see everybody on the next episode of Lore of Warcraft. This one is in the pipe. 5 by 5.